Just a quick little rant to Bungie Studios real quickly, and then we'll get into the video. Alright, so I must have been the only person on planet fucking Earth who didn't realize that your seasonal level that you have under your banner, 163, would not go through with this seasonal level for the little crappy ass time gated piece of shit that you guys gave us. I must have did a seasonal challenge somewhere or something. I don't know what I don't have taken. Because I was expecting to hop on and instantly be at my seasonal level, which it says season rank 129, but if you go under this, I'm 163. I'm sure a lot of people didn't realize that. I mean, maybe I'm just a moron, but you know, even then, so what is the point of continuously being able to progress through your seasonal ranks on your own little piece of character, right? Right there, the little banner 163 if it doesn't work. Anyways, it's a little quick rant. I don't understand why you guys did that. You guys are morons, but it is what it is. Alright, but today I wanted to cover something with the Enclave here. So, we've had weapons come to pass. Sweet Sorrow, Firefright, like all these guns, older guns like Witch Queen and older basically, at this point, that have just not been updated with new perks in forever. I don't know why. The future of the game is you guys preach buildcraft, but when you're preaching buildcraft, you're not like updating the guns that are already in buildcraft with new perks to be like, okay guys, go check out this gun as it has this now on it, and it's pretty swanky. Wait a minute. Hold my phone. Did I just see that right? No, I did not see that right. Okay. I was gonna say explosive payload and kinetic on the gun. But things that just are outdated, that really need a complete overhaul, rework on them. Realistically, there's so many guns that you guys have given us that we can go after. I mean, we have 10 autos, 8 bows, 12 hand cannons. Holy shit, there's a lot of pulse rifles. Some scout rifles, some sidearms, some submachine guns. There's really not that many sidearms nor submachine guns. Um, what was the other one? Hardly any bows. Barely any grenade launchers. Not that many linears. A lot of machine guns. Hardly any rockets. And there's a shitload of swords, too. Then we go on to this. We got fusion rifles. Whole 10 fusion rifles. I'm missing some. Mainly raid ones. Actually, these are all raid ones. I don't really care for doing raids. I do a lot more dungeons than I do raids, and I kind of wish there was a way to track how many I've done total, other than, Dungeon Tracker. Shout out to them. But for example, right, if I were to go and craft, let's just pull out the Rignalia D. It's a Witch Queen gun. I want an Eager Edge everywhere. Alright, let's just go in here. I'm not going to craft it, so let's just go to shotguns, but we're going to look at the perks on it. Rignalia D. Witch Queen. Now, during the time of the fun guns, I'm not going to go too much into it. These were really strong. See, look at, so it's got shit-ass perks in that row, and then, shit, even more shit perks in this row for a shotgun. But then we go and look at something like the Veiled Threat. Brand new gun, rapid fire frame. Don't worry about this stuff, that doesn't matter. But we get access to new perks like To the Pain. You get access to Loose Change, Strategist. Then we get access to things like Gut Shot, which is a new perk as of Season of the Witch. One of the best seasons, by the way. My favorite season, probably. One of the best activities. We'll go into that in a second, compared to what we have now. We got moving target, not so new. Collective action, somewhat newer. Surrounded, encore, headstone, and desperate measures. Now, headstone is actually fairly good. For those of you who don't know, PSA to you guys, and it's not on this character. How'd I get a 2000 summoner? I don't even know. That's not bad. It actually might be better than my current one. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, and I don't have it on this character, so we'll go to the hand cannons and show you. The bullet endings is now fixed. Those of you who were having issues with the Dragonfly and Headstone perk not working properly, it is now working. So those of you who are having issues, try it out. You won't be disappointed. I absolutely love mine. It's been working since I've had it. A lot of people said that I was crazy and said it didn't work, and I said, what do you mean it works? And they're like, no, it doesn't. And I said, okay. So I saved the clip, showed it to them, and I was like, you guys are claiming it doesn't work, and it works. Not the way that you guys thought, maybe, but it works. But just the older guns in general, kind of what I'm going after here, they're just not up to par with current standards of weapons to be like, oh, that gun's... Like, right now, a lot of the meta right now is pulse rifles, so, like... Should have just went to stayed in this like a jackass. I am. So, like, we got the Battler, which is from the 30th, but we have the Insidious and the Peace of Mind. Peace of Mind actually slaps. Then we have the Cytopathation 53. I don't even know if I just said that right. But if we go and look at this, right, in the first row, we only have 3 enhanced perks, 3 enhanced perks. Outlaw and Zen Moment, really, honestly, are the only things that are going to make a difference in PvE. Compulsive Reloader, not so much. Moving Target, not so much. Steady Hands, not so much. I mean, you get improved handling, but it's still. But then we get Headstone. Now, and Head Seeker. Now, these two in Vorpal and Focus Fury. I mean, honestly, you got Frenzy. Oh, these 3 right here are fantastic. Even this is fantastic. But then we go and look at, like, an auto, which isn't in the season right now. But we'll go look at an auto. I don't know why I do this. I can just go right to this. I keep thinking that it's like an exotic. You only get perpetual motion. Stats for all. Or Genesis. With 1 for all and Dragonfly. Not very good. Then we also have Sniper Rifles, which are in season right now for the season pass. Those of you who do not know, the season pass. For the artifact, those of you who do not know, take a look at the video that I posted a couple days ago about the Tuesday update. If you guys are looking to see how much damage you can truly do with a sniper, let me know down below, and I'll show you guys a video on that. With Whisper or, like, Supremacy. Probably Whisper Supremacy combo. I mean, I'd go triple sniper at this point. You could probably get away with it. Not really. I wouldn't recommend it. If you're doing a just straight boss DPS, yeah. But anything else, no. But the old weapons need some love, Bungie. Please fix them. Please make them viable. Same thing with dungeons. You guys give us the chance to go and farm them when, honest to God, you should be giving out red borders in dungeons, the 3-man activity that can be harder than a raid. So you need to give us something to actually be like, hey, you know those old dungeons you guys were trying to do? Well, guess what? They now have red borders in them. The only dungeon, to my knowledge, that has red borders in them that you can get is Duality, and I don't even know where the hell it's on Moon. Duality is one of the only dungeons in the game that has red borders, and they're not even red borders from that dungeon. They're red borders from a prior season. They're red borders from Season of the Haunted. And it's not this gun, but you get access to this machine gun, and there was the fusion rifle, the Epic Purium, Urium, the Epic Urium. That's what we're gonna call it. The Epicurian. I mean, and I believe the shotgun without remorse. No, that is not from that dungeon. That is from Presage now. And I believe Beloved is from Precious too. Well, I don't think there's any other red border weapons beside those two. Let me look it up right now. Take 2 seconds to pull up the loot table. I have them all in my Discord. Let's see here. Yeah, the only two from that one was the Epic Pyrian and the Machine Gun. The only two red borders through that whole dungeon is those two. Now that's cool and all, and you guys could 100% get away with that if it was any other dungeon too. But for there to be only one red border, like 2 red borders in one ass piece of shit dungeon that no one's gonna fucking do, unless it's in rotation. Like this, Ghost of the Deep's in rotation right now, okay? I can easily go farm Artifice on the first encounter as it's in rotation. And the first encounter of Ghost of the Deep, this will bring me into another topic for another video before we make this one way too fucking long. But that will give me access to arms, legs, and helmet in the first encounter. So, that being said, do that with you will, with the knowledge that you guys now know. If you guys enjoyed this video and agree with me that they really need to overhaul some of the rework and the weapons and be able to... what I really want them to overhaul is the ability to have any kind of perk, any kind of gun. If I'm able to craft a gun, it should have unlimited access to all the craftable perks. So like this gun that I have on right now is crafted, both are crafted. So I have lead from gold and just one for all on this. On this one, I have incandescent and heal clip on it. I should be able now. Any solar. Okay, this isn't solar, but lead from gold. Lead, not lend. Lead. I keep pronouncing it wrong. Lead from gold. Right. I should be able to put that on pretty much anything, and you really can't. Same with like the exotic crafted weapons. Like for example, this one right here. You have box breathing on it, which. Pretty sure there was better perks, and I kept box breeding for the bonus range and precision damage. But it is what it is. But like the way that we're going forward, there's so many craftable weapons in the game that we realistically should be able to have more weapons to perks to pick from a loot pool versus what we currently have. Now, I'd have to transfer them over. And I actually will do that real quickly because I'm not playing on my Titan at the moment. I plan to, but I'm not at the moment. I want this gun, and then I want this new one. So, Dragonfly Headstone. Now, I'd love to drop Headstone for a stasis weapon. Headstone's fantastic, but I would love to drop Headstone for... Let's just go pick out a random gun that I have crafted here. Let's just say... Kinetic Tremors or something on like Headstone's good, but Kinetic Tremors in the first off even better. Anyways, that's it for the video. If you guys, understand what I'm trying to say, I don't know what I'm going after now. Kind of lost my train of thought once I transferred these guns. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like on it. It's greatly much appreciated. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, or I'll come eat your cookies.